I know Utah and USC fans would say that the Pac-12 game of the year was played last week at Rice-Eccles Stadium, but UCLA-Oregon, first top 10 matchup, Steve, in the Pac-12 since 2016.
Wow.
The conference championship game, Washington, Colorado. Welcome in, everyone, on the Oregon channel to the Voice of College Football and Steve Merrill's selections that he provides for us on all our team channels. So check those out. And, of course, get on over to wagertalk.com. Check out Steve's selections on Major League Baseball, the NBA, college football, of course, and the NFL. All right, Steve, we've got a game at Autzen Stadium with the Ducks reeling after that first week. But, man, they've been rolling ever since through the Pac-12 and a win against BYU in comfortable fashion, taking on a UCLA team that still has high hopes as an undefeated squad.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, the winner of this game is going to still be in a really good spot, especially with teams like Alabama picking up a loss last week, to be in the national title Final Four contention. I think if Oregon loses this game with 2 losses, they're done. UCLA with 1 loss maybe could run the table and still be looking at getting in, but I really think it's probably the loser of this game gets eliminated, whereas Oregon would still be alive with that Georgia loss. That shouldn't penalize them too bad, as it was week 1, as you mentioned. First of all, let's look at my math model. I favor Oregon by 9.8. My mathematical game simulation model favors them by 9.8. So there's about a full field goal of line value. So I would lean towards Oregon in this game at -6, the current number. I do see some 6.5s out there. So if you like Oregon, probably grab the 6. I don't know if it'll hit that key number of 7 by kickoff. UCLA might get a little bit of public backing. Both teams have taken excellent care of the football. UCLA's had more than 1 turnover once all season. That was in the debut against Bowling Green. Same with Oregon. More than 1 turnover once all year, and that was the Georgia game. So neither team's turned the ball over much over the past month. Very clean football. If that's the case, could be a high-scoring game. Totals around 72. Obviously, 2 explosive offenses. One thing I'll point out here, though, we talked about this in some of the other game previews this week. I recommend people go back, check the Clemson channel for that Clemson-Syracuse matchup. Also the LSU-Ole Miss matchup on the LSU channel, because those are situations where the road dogs had not played a lot of true road tests. Same thing here with UCLA. In fact, their only road game this season over the past couple months was at Colorado on September 24th. Thin air and altitude, but a terrible Colorado team. So they really have not played they haven't played a tough opponent away from home all season. Now they're going up to Eugene, Oregon, one of the tougher home fields in the West Coast. So I think Oregon has a nice home field advantage here. I think they are the better team overall, and my math model favors them here by almost 10 points. So I like Oregon in this one. I think they keep their national title hopes alive.
Check out Steve's Under the Radar selection on Patreon. Get the value here. $5 a month on Patreon. Get Steve's Under the Radar selection. Go to patreon.com, search MarkRogersTV. You sign up there. You get Steve's Under the Radar selection, 6-1 against the spread. I provide my picks, 25-12 against the spread the last 2 weekends, and we're nearing that 60% for the season. And you got an array of media contributors there as well. And join our Discord. You get all that on patreon.com. Get on over to Wager Talk as well. Wagertalk.com. Check out Steve's selections across the board right there. Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, Mark.